Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are still on the process of doing our electrical. We're down to the nitty gritty. We're going to install our ceiling fans today. It's pretty easy. I got three, one in here in the master, one in the office, and one in the guest bedroom. The fan that we're going to be installing is a Hugger 52-inch ceiling fan with light, and that's going to be the light and the ceiling fan for all three rooms. As I said, we got the switches already wired up, and so we'll get busy on this project of putting our ceiling fans in the house. Not ultra exciting, but still a one step closer project to getting everything rounded out. Well, one of the first things we have to do is I've got to strip this wire that we put in, and then we'll start unboxing our fan and getting ready. And again, with our wiring, we've got a white neutral, a black load wire, and a red load wire, and then a ground. So it's a 12-3 wire in the roof, and now we'll go ahead and get to our unboxing. So overall, the kit itself is pretty straightforward. There's the fan motor. There is the bracket right there for the ceiling for the fan motor to mount to. Then you got the shroud right there that goes over the fan motor. That's the light casing, and underneath that's the light. And then of course we've got our blades, and you got a choice of this natural wood color or black. My wife decided she wanted black, so that's what we're going to go with. So we'll get busy installing this piece by piece and see if we can get her done here. All right, so our first piece we're installing is this mounting bracket. It's got some bumpers on the back here, so in case there's any vibration on the ceiling, it keeps it from doing that. But we'll get this mounted, and then we'll mount the fan motor next. All right, so with this fan motor itself, we got a neutral. We have the power for the fan. The blue is for the lights, and then the white is a neutral. So we'll first get the fan installed up there, and then we'll get all the wiring connected. Our next part up is going to be the shroud that goes over the fan motor, and then we'll get that installed, and then we'll start working on the light is the next section, and then the fan blade. So we'll get the shroud on next. part we gotta do, we gotta install the fan blade. So we've got, what, 5 of these things to connect to the fan blades. They just slide on. There's 3 holes on there. We're just gonna slide those on and screw those together. And we've got these screws right here to do that with. So we'll get all of our blades assembled, and then we'll go from there and see about installing them up on top of the fans. All right, now we're going to go ahead and get our fan blades installed up on the actual fan motor itself. So we'll see how that is. It's moving around, a little tricky, but we'll see if we can get this done. Now we've got the actual light part of the switch or light that's going to go up there, and then there's 2 holes here for on the side for the chains to come through. Black to black, white to white up in the actual fan box. So we'll get this installed, and then we'll button up this light. So we're getting closer and closer. All right, the last thing we have to do is we have to put the 2 extensions on there. And they make it kind of easy. One has a fan and the other has a light on it. It's not kind of self-explanatory. So we'll get these up and finish off with this fan, and then we'll test it. Well, here we go. We'll test it out. Now there's the light, and I've got the fan turned off with the pull string, so we're good there. And we have outside lights as well, which is huge for the backyard. We got those lights on as well. So master bedroom is completed with the fan and the light. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with the overall outcome of that one. So now we'll move on to the office and get that fan in the guest bedroom. All right, as you can see, I've got the fan up, light works, fan works. Yeah, that's pretty good for the office. We're probably gonna need to change out the bulbs. I think these are kind of light for this room and not a lot of light. Or we'll have to add additional lights once we're moved in. But we are off to our last ceiling fan and light, and that's in the guest bedroom. We gotta move some doors out of the way first. And there you have it. That's the last of the ceiling fans. So we got all 3 ceiling fans in. The lights in the master bedroom, this here in the guest bedroom, and then the office are done, and we're moving on. We've got more lights to do. We've got to put in all the can lights, both the flats for all the kitchen, laundry room, and the pantry, and then also in all the master bedroom. And then we have some angled lights, can lights that go in the central main room that we'll get in as well. But this concludes our lights for the bedroom, and I'm pretty happy to have the ceiling fans in. That's a pretty big step to getting closer towards our final electrical. Another step we have to take before our final electrical is I got to get all the lights up and the ceiling fans and the cam lights in. So that's the second half of what we did, since now we got all the plugs and switches installed. Now we're going to start installing the lights. For this guest bathroom, I have this Hampton Bay light wall sconce that I'm going to put on and put a single light in here, since it's only a small vanity and sink in this bathroom. And then I got one for the master as well that is a three light setup. So we'll get this one in first, and then we'll put in our vanity light in for the master bathroom. Oh, there you go. I got the bathroom light in. That's going to look pretty sweet. We'll have a mirror we'll put right in here, and then the vanity and sink, which we have in the shop. But we'll wait until we get the flooring in to do that. But we've got to move on now, and we'll go get the vanity light in the master bath. There you have it. Wavy LED light in the background, of course. Hopefully we'll get to actual lighting here pretty soon. But I got that one up here in the master bathroom. And now we'll continue on with hopefully ceiling fans. That's next. I've got 3 of those to install. I might do a separate video for that, but I'm not quite sure. But we're going to continue on. I got to finish off a couple of light switches, and then we're good to go with electrical. Well, as you can hear, it's about 40 degrees in here. We're getting ready to have some really extreme weather and really heavy negatives. I think our low for tomorrow is -25, so it's going to get pretty cold in this house. Anyway, we're on to putting up the lights, all the can lights. And what we got here are these color changing recessed trim lights for all of the lower cans. The main room has a different set of can lights, but we're going to go ahead and get these installed, so it moves us one step closer to our final electrical checkoff. One thing with this light, so this screws into the can light socket, and then this plugs into the actual back of the light here. And then there's color change settings for different light values that you can set your lights to. Right now I've got it set to about the mid-range. I'm going to test it and see what that looks like. and then we'll go from there as far as lighting goes. But we'll go ahead and get one installed, and we'll see what that looks like. Ah, there you go. It's kind of cool. I have the kitchen lit up. I'm going to get the lights in the pantry and then the laundry room next as well. We'll get those done, and that should finish off this part of the house as far as can lighting goes. That's pretty cool. And then we'll head to the master side of the house and get that. But kitchen to go. Well, as you can see, I got all the lights on in here. That's pretty cool. Master bathroom is fully lit up. Again, I still got to paint the closet and put up the lights in there. That was an oversight on my part, but we'll take care of that next. And then also in the toilet area, we have that light on as well. So that's all the can light stuff that we've got. Pretty stoked about that. That all came out really well. And now we're fixing to do the main lights. I should get those in later today. And then we'll put in the can light in here as well. So stand by for that, and we'll get those as soon as the lights come in. Well, we are at it today. We're gonna put in the can lights for in here in the main room. We've got some different adjustable ones. We're using these 6-inch adjustable LED lights in there. As you can see, they swivel. Because of the angle of the roof, if we just use can lights, they would just go straight at each other. This way we can get some downward light. So we've got these adjustable ones, and we'll get these installed. One other thing with these lights is that they have a color selector on the back, so that you can choose the color. I'm putting them in the center one at 3,500K. We'll see what these does. We may have to do some adjustments. I'll have to wait until it's darker to really adjust these lights for the downward look that I want, but we'll get them all installed, and then we'll do the adjustments later on. we have it. We have all of our ceiling lights in. Like I said, I'm gonna have to adjust them once we get a little bit darker in here so I can see exactly where the down angles go. I think I got them kind of, sort of, but we've got those lights installed. So that makes all the lights in the house are done. That's pretty awesome. We managed to get all the ceiling fans in, the bathroom lights, and all of the can lights in, and the house is fully lit. That's a big step towards getting our final excuse me, our final inspection. Anyway, if you like this type of thing, please remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. And please make sure to leave some comments. I love getting them. Anyway, thanks for watching.